Hey guys, what's up? This is Panzer Dragon, and today we'll be doing episode 12 of Mechanics. This series is all about showing you flash tricks if the champion has them, or just showing you some cool tips and tricks with them. And in this series, we'll be going through every champion in the game, as every champion has something unique about them and only they can do. In this video, we'll be featuring Rammus, Reksai, Reddington, Rengar, Riven, Rumble, and Rise. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get started. Okay, so first up we're going to be doing Rammus. So there's no advanced tricks I could find with Rammus. The only simple one I could find was, well, you can use your W while using your Q for 1 second after you activate W. So you can combine the power of your Q and your W together. You can also do this vice versa by using your W and then your Q to, get both effects for 1 second. This trick was given in a patch one day, but I don't really find it too useful. You will probably only use it naturally when you need to go into your W form or your Q form. And it just so happens you get both effects at the same time. The next trick with Rammus is, did you know you can use his R to take down towers faster, as it does do damage to towers as well as everything around him. So if you're in a situation where you need to take down a tower, or maybe you're ending the game fast, use your ultimate. You can probably use it to take down 2 Nexus towers if you're in the middle of them. Next up we're going to be doing Reksai. So with Reksai's E, you can actually extend the length of your tunnels, as long as the indicator is longer than halfway across the wall. This can be very useful when going into lanes and trying to gank a lane and surprise someone by catapulting them through this long wall, or just surpassing terrain in general and making a tunnel system for yourself. Either way, this is very useful to know. The next trick with Reksai is something I learned while trying to make this video. So while she's underground and auto attacks an enemy, she'll do this long ass animation and take forever to do her next auto attack. She can use her Q to automatically auto cancel it, so she doesn't have to wait until her next auto attack. But what I discovered is if you use your W instead of right clicking the enemy, you get an auto attack right away instead of waiting for the long ass animation. Therefore, using your W is more beneficial than using right click, and as so in many cases. The next one is going to be Reddington. So I think a lot of people know about this one, but basically while you're using your W, you can use a time mat at the same time, so you can do quite a bit of burst damage. And this is very important for being a Reddington player. But what you probably didn't know is while using your W, you can use your ultimate at the same time, just like time mat. And so a combo you can do with Reddington is use your W, then time mat, and then use your ultimate. And so you'd be using 3 skills at once for 1 animation. It's good because it skips the animation of you casting your ultimate. Now, this will probably only be used in the laning phase to surprise enemy when you're going all in. As in a team fight, you may want to use it before the team fight, so you can start generating that fury, or of course use it in this combo. Either way, I feel like knowing this trick is very useful. Next up, we're going to be doing a lot of tricks for Riven, as she's a very unique champion and takes a lot of skill, literally. So first up, we're going to be showing some wall jumps with her Q. The best way to use this technique is to run up to a wall, press S, and then use your third Q. And so you can hop over some walls in this game, as shown in these clips. There's definitely a lot more, but I don't want this video to be revolving around her wall jumps because there's so many unique things about her that I have to tell you. So you may not know this, but did you know you can combine any skill with your E's animation so you can get 2 skills at once, and this can make a lot of impressive combos. Hell, I didn't even know about this skill until I did a little research and saw it around videos and stuff. So yeah, there's ER, EW, EQ, and even E time mat. So you can do something like ERW, EWR, EQR, the list goes on. I think this is really good when you're all-inning an enemy or just trying to initiate on someone. Next up, the tip I'm going to be giving you is you should probably always stun the enemy with your W or Q before you actually use your Wind Slash, because apparently ever since the nerf of her R's missile speed, a lot of Riven players have relied on stunning the enemy before using their R, as people who can flash it out, dash it out, etc. So they want to be safe than sorry. Next up is going to be auto canceling with your Q. So this took me a while to figure out, but basically you can get your auto attack faster if you do this technique, which I'll be explaining slowly. So what you do is you have your cursor on top of the monster, and then you press Q and you take off your cursor and click on the ground, or some people said behind you, but I don't really think it matters too much. And yeah, that'll be auto canceling with Riven. The way you know you've done it wrong is if you go through the minion. That means you didn't do it correctly. So yeah, practice this on the jungle camps if you can. This is also probably the indication of what makes a good Riven versus an okay Riven. Next are going to be some time at combos. What I usually do is just, use my time at after I use an auto attack, but there are some unique interactions with E and, comboing it like we did before. So what you can do is use your E and then crescent and then into an ability like W or R or Q. So you can combine some cool animations together and, I don't know, make your own combos. I'm not a Riven main, I just kind of know these tricks. But yeah, with the knowledge I gave you, you can probably make your own Riven tricks and impress your friends, I guess. And for our last trick, it's going to be a flash trick. With your wind flash, you can use your R and then flash, so you can surprise enemies if they see you're using your R somewhere else. Next up is going to be rumble. So if you want to burn your enemies and not auto attack them, all you have to do is right click in the direction of them and then press S to stop. So you just stop Rumble from moving and you just sit there while he just burns your enemies alive. The next trick is going to be a flash trick. So with any part of your E, you can cast your E and then flash. So you can surprise the shit out of your enemy if you need to. Next up is going to be the Cancer Cat that we all love, Rengar, and I'll just be showing a few combos with him. So we're going to be showing the one-shot combo, and basically what you do is use your empowered Q, while in midair throw your Ebola and use your time at active, and also try and roar at them in midair too, and then spam all your abilities until you can get an empowered Q. This is going to be generally your combo for killing squishies and, just one-shotting people if you can, so make sure to remember this important combo. So the next combo we're going to be describing is the how to catch a predator combo. So basically use your E while in midair, the empowered one, use your time at active in midair also, and roar and use your Q, and then basically spam your keyboard until you get 5 stacks, and then use your empowered Ebola again. And also, if you want to be more accurate with your Ebola while in midair, you can also try and save it when you get a bit closer with the enemy. And for the finale trick, you can recall while stealth, and the way to do this is use your R and then press B so that you get a stealth recall. This can be useful for if you're in a sticky situation of some sort. And finally, we're going to be doing Rise. There's no cool tricks with him, so I'm just going to be showing the perma-root combo. And what you do when you're supercharged is WQ, 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 W. Okay, you get the point. So yeah, just between every ability, use your Q, and then just spam your spells if you can. I think this is the basic way to play Rise, at least when you're supercharged. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like if you didn't like this video, and if you didn't, well, suck my dick. But make sure to leave a dislike. Anyways, I am Panzer Dragon, and I'll see you guys next time.